Hi again. We're going to be working on our phonics. It's in this packet, the packet that has the bear on it. Okay, the top it says 314. And we're going to be on the page 3. The first page we've already talked about has to do with spelling, and then you have your penmanship paper. But today we're going to talk a little bit now on our phonics. There are two strange words, and I don't always have it straight in my head, so let's see if I can explain it. Okay, the two words is a vowel digraph and a vowel diphthong. Diph. It has an F sound even though it's a PH. A vowel digraph are two vowels side by side that make one sound, and usually it's a long vowel type sound. Okay? Today we're working with diphthongs, and they are vowels. They're side by side, and they make a sound, kind of an unusual sound as well. But it's kind of, when you say it with your mouth, it almost sounds like two different sounds. They call it a gliding sound. So let me work with you a little bit, and let's see if we can hear some of those sounds. Now, the truth of the matter is you wouldn't really need to know that in order to accomplish the paper. But since we're here, we might as well learn a little something. Okay, so the word is vowel. It's a diphthong, okay? Yesterday we talked about a digraph, but today it's a diphthong. All right, two vowels that make a special sound. It says, circle the word that completes each sentence and write the word on the blank, or on the line. Okay, here we go. A team of scientists traveled to the blank pole. Now, would it be South Pole or the soil pole? Okay. Circle the word that goes in the blank and then write it in the blank. And I'm sure you came up with the word south. That OU is a diphthong. It makes a funny sound. It doesn't just make an O sound or a U sound, but it makes an ow, south, ow, ow. Almost like two little, blends together. So south is our first answer. Number 2, they wanted to explore blank places. Did they want to explore now places or new places? Probably new is the best answer. So circle the word new and hear that EW, new, ew, kind of like two little sounds there. And you write new in the blank. They asked a photographer, and what's a photographer? You're right, someone who takes pictures. They asked a photographer to blank them, to jewel them, or to join them. The right word is join. O-I, oi, 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 join, oin, join. Okay? So O-I, join. Everyone rejoiced when their goal blank near. Drew near or blow near? What do you think? Drew, right? That drew. So circle the word drew and put it in the blank. They blank they had succeeded. They know they had succeeded, or they knew they had succeeded. And it's the second one. They knew they had succeeded. Circle it and put it in the blank. And move down to number 6. At first, the only blank they heard was the wind. The only screw they heard, or the only sound they heard, was the wind. Yes, you can't screw the wind, but you can hear the wind. It makes a sound. Ow, ow, ow. That's that gliding sound right there. Sound. Number 7, they wore face masks when the wind blew, or they wore face masks when the wind blew. What do you think's the right answer? Go ahead and circle it and put it in the blank. They wore face masks when the wind blew or when the wind blew. Number 8. They fell blank on the ice and snow. They fell dew on the ice and snow, or they fell down on the ice and snow. Ooh, ow, dew, down. Which one? They fell dew or they fell down? Circle it and put it in the blank. Number 9. Sometimes they had to blank to each other. Did they have to shout to each other, or did they have to show to each other? Circle the right answer and put it in the blank. We have the ow, ow sound in shout, or the o sound in show. Move down to number 10. They had to blank snow to cook their food. Oh my. Did they have to boil snow, or did they have to boil snow? Circle the right answer and put it in the blank. Move down to number 11. Often they ate canned stew, or often they ate canned slow. What do you think is the right answer? I bet you get that one. Okay. Number 12. Everyone ground tired and cold. Everyone grew tired and cold. What do you think is the right answer to that one? Okay. Can you circle it and put it in the blank? Number 13. A chance to rest was cause for joy, or a chance to rest was cause for join. So it's the word that means to be happy. In other words, they were happy to rest. Would that mean, does happy mean joy, or does it mean join? Number 14. One day they heard a group of blank seals, noisy seals, or choice seals. What do you think? Okay. They saw a whale leap blank out of the water. Leap out of the water, or leap mouth of the water? Circle the right answer and write it in the blank. Number 16. It blew air and water out of its spoil, or it blew air and water out of its spout. What do you think? Circle it and put it in the blank. And number 17. The water looked like a blank. Did the water look like a fountain, or did the water look like a found? Which one do you think? Circle it and put it in the blank. All right. And I've been moving a little fast, but maybe you can figure that out, or maybe you can stop and go back if you need to. But there you are, okay? So let's look at the back part of our paper. It says, read each clue, choose the word from the box that matches the clue, and write it on the line. Circle the diphthong in each word you write. Some of this I'm going to let you do on your own. But in this little box right here, instead of circling over here, let's circle here, okay? So it'll be quicker for me to talk with you about that. So let's, in this little box right here, this is where our circles are going to be. Okay, just look and see. Bounce. There are two vowels side by side. And you can see there are an O and a U. Would you circle the O and the U in bounce, bounce? Going down, the word boy, boy. Y is considered a vowel. So circle the vowels O and Y, and they make the oi sound. Moving down, cloud. The two vowels together are O and U, and they make an ow sound. Move down and look at the word coins. Find the two vowels that are together, which is the O and the I, and they say oi, coins. Move down and see the word cow. The O and the W are the two vowels together. Now, isn't that odd? Usually, we only have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. But sometimes it's a Y, and sometimes it's a W. That's a new strange rule. Okay, move down. The next is the word crowd. Find the O-W and circle that. And the next is the word crown. Can you find the O-W and circle that? And the last is do. Circle the E-W. I'll let you do the second half by yourself. But let's look over here. I'm right over in this area right here. So can we read some of this together? And I'll do part of it with you, and then you can do part of it on your own. Number 1, a form of money. Okay, let me read the word choices. I'll read down. Bounce, boy, cloud, coins, cow, crowd, crown, do. Flowers, house, mouse, mouth, owl, round, stew, toys. And as I was reading down, I was noticing that all of those words are in A, B, C order. All right. A form of money. Which of those words has something to do with money? Can you find that? Did you find the word coins? I hope so. So for number 1, write coins. It's a kind of money. It's not paper money, but it's money in coins, like a quarter or a 50-cent piece, or a nickel or a dime or a penny. Those are coins. Number 2, drops of water on the grass at night. Do you know this one? The word is dew. Dew. So look over there under the D's and write dew for number 2. It's wetness on the ground at night. Number 3, things that children like to play with. What do you like to play with? I think you can find that one out. Number 4, a place where people can live. And you know that one too. That's an easy peasy one. Number 5, the shape of a circle. You'll know that one. Number 6, a large number of people. Do you know that one? A whole bunch of people. It's called a crowd. A crowd. And that's why we can't be together, because when we get together, we're a whole bunch of people. So we're trying to keep each other healthy by staying apart from one another. Crowd, though, is number 6. Number 7 is what a ball can do. You'll find that one. Number 8, the headpiece for a king or queen. So what do they wear on their heads? And an animal from which we get milk. And I know you'll know that one. All right. Now we're down to number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Say the name of each picture. Choose a word from that same box, from the box up here, okay? That means the same as the picture and write it on the line. And then circle the diphthong. And you'll be able to do that because you've already done your work up here. Ta-da! That's easy. I love it when it happens like that. So you write the word, and I don't need to tell you the words because they're right up here, okay? Let me read these up here, though, again for you. Bounce, boy, cloud, coins, cow, crowd, crown, do, flowers, house, mouse, mouth, owl, round, stew, and toys. That's your word choice. You're going to write the word down here. But don't forget to do the circling part. Sometimes in doing our work, whether you're in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade, whatever, sometimes boys and girls do one part, but they forget to do all the parts. So be that kind of student that says, I need to go back and reread, or be sure to check over my work before I turn it in, because I'm liable to miss something, and which is kind of silly. You don't need to miss things that you already know. That's kind of just more upsetting. So be sure that you've checked it over, be sure you've written your word, and be sure that you've circled your diphthong. Okay? And a diphthong is two vowels side by side that make a special sound, but the sound almost has like two sounds hooked into it. So some of the most famous diphthongs were listed right on the front of your paper, right here at the bottom. Twinkie, 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 look at that. There's some of the words, some of the best known diphthongs. Those are the ones that are really popular. You'll see those many, many times in your life. Okay, talk to you again. Hope you do well.